Hello, the adjustment and operation of this scraping instrument. The first is the size of the head. Here are some key tips for you. This size head is fitted with a lid. This lid is not decorative or dust-proof. The small handle must be covered when using the large handle. If the small handle is not covered, neither has. One of them has to be covered to have suction, or they all have to be in use at the same time. If you let go of one and then the other, and neither of them has suction, so when it comes to using the bit, just put the little or when you're going to use the little handle for please close the large, then open the small handle to use. This lid is used to control suction. And then there's this screen. This screen doesn't care if the surface is clean or dry. There must be a protective coating. The protective film can be removed, but do not remove it until you are sure, because this will wear over time. If your shoe is yours, you can tear it off. You can even leave it, because it protects the board. So try not to tear until you know for sure. Whatever it is now, clearer than that or clearer than that, there's a membrane to protect the instrument. They were all shipped new. Connect power. The power supply is on the lower left. Take a look at the location. Push it and hear the sound of a drop and it turns on. Now let's talk about the adjustment of this instrument. There are 5 keys here. This is the start key. There's a red light flashing. Unclick and it stops, which means it's started. This is the start key. This is the temperature plus or minus key. Here's a suggestion. This temperature can be set to 4 first. Leave it all on for a minute or 2 and then turn it all off. Leave one or turn them all off. Its temperature is constant. You can turn it all off, or just turn one. It doesn't have to be. Most overheated customers will not accept. And then there's this knob. What project does the knob do if it's cupping? The dot on the side of the knob represents how much clockwise to the right is when the suction increases. When cupping or removing the cupping, it's about 1/7 to 1/2. This is a relatively strong bit. It's usually 1/7, but you can open it up a little bit for the cupping can open up the suction a little bit. But don't open the jar too wide at first. It should be adjusted according to the standard of the customer. First of all, before operation, apply essential oil. It's okay for customers to have their own other products. Now take a little essential oil and rub it. Then we'll do the open back. Now we're showing you cat walking. Connect the power first. After connecting the power supply, click Start, click Start. Then turn the temperature up to maximum. Here I'm using a big can. The lid of the small jar must, otherwise this big can has no suction. Spin here, and then go over and look at this force. Ask the client if the client can handle it. A little more if the client can handle it. Each person's bearing capacity is not the same, and it is based on the customer's feeling of bearing capacity. It breaks out quickly. When you go through the jar, you usually go through and then the back and some of the surrounding points.
刮一下周边的这个穴位，然后
Then operate the shoulder. Small ones can walk and operate some arms and lymph nodes.
淋巴都是可以的，走这个颈部和淋巴都是可以的。
We will show you the little handle in a minute. Now we are done with the big controller. The handle is already hot at this hour. Then you can turn the heat down and put the big lid on.
我们把打头盖上盖子放在这里。
Now take the little handle and operate some points. Always cover the big handle when holding the small. Now open the handle.
现在我们来操作小头。小头的时候，我们那个
The temperature can be turned. Turn it on for a minute or so and then turn it all off when it's hot because the heat lasts longer.
然后我们来小头的话来走一下。
Work on the shoulder, neck and lymph.
还有淋巴这里。就是小头走我们一些小的部位啊。
This is all very simple.